some more of these lovely spoon rings. I've actually decided that those are the heavy duty one that I cannot seem to bend. Like for example, let me see, give you an example like this. Let's make it into a ring, what you call it, key ring. Key ring would be the perfect one to have, is because, well, I can't seem to bend it and it's really hard. So let's put some light on the subject and start a ring binder creation. Out of this we'll make a key ring, because I cannot seem to bend this one here, and I don't want to throw away the spoon, because that's the whole story why we got it collected. Now today also, so let me just do a few things first before we begin. Okay, just one moment. Yeah, so we can see that we are live, and thank you for watching. I really appreciate that. Hello, numero uno. Today I'm going to make a keyring chains out of these instead of a ring, and I will be making some as well. Reason being is that I cannot seem to bend this one, but it will look good on a keyring. And if I just cut off here, it's not enough. It's not enough space for a keyring, so I better off do a, sorry, not enough for a ring, but instead a keyring. So let's begin a little journey. I also acquired a little toolkit from the Trojan mini file set. So in that way, when I do cut this one here, I can trim it. Like for example, let's do this one. Let me see if I can actually forward my camera, because it's going to be very difficult for me to take a video when it's too far away. So in that way, if I have it here, I'll be able to show you what I'm doing. Okay, so just bear with me. Get myself set up, and voila. So this is all my tools in this side, and I will be turning, making more keyring than a ring, but I do have a few that I want to turn into a ring. So let me just show you that, because this is quite nice. This is lovely Japan. Now my daughter's been to Japan, Michaela, so I'm going to make one for her, and I'm sure she will like this one as a ring from Japan. Maybe, so we'll see what happens. So that's one of them, and this is one of my favorite, absolutely favorite. Now I am reluctant to literally cut it off, and I wish I had some cutter in here so I can cut the shape and make it into a bracelet, or even I'll make a bracelet just the way it is. So let me try that for a bracelet. Here's another one. Now this one was a lovely clock, a 3D clock in here that I did, but unfortunately the clock fell off. So we can turn it around like this and cut it and use that one as a ring on the other side, so that would be fine. Now this one is nice and strong, so I'm just going to leave this one alone, or we can make this one into a key ring, and then we can engrave someone's name into here. Although there is a beautiful instruction writing in here, it says the Prince and the Princess of Wales, July 25th in 1981. So there would have been a royal photo in here of Prince Charles and Princess Diana, which I've lost that bit because washing it come off the glue come off. But I might just leave it as that, because that could be a nice collectible. I found my other ring gemstone, like I said to you earlier. This is the gemstone that I had, and I'm looking for this. But this is really, really nice. I really don't want to lose that shape, so I'm going to make, maybe I can incorporate it to having that under here, if I can bend that one, which looks like I will not, but we will see. So we'll see if I can bend this over and then have it sitting in here. Okay, so that's that. And then this one is London. So this can be a really nice keychain. So I'll just have to cut it off from here and go bend that one down, and it become a key ring. It's actually quite nice. That's the helmet of the London Guard. So that's one of the nice one. Now I also got a few more of my collectible. So let's begin our little journey. I have a lot of nice favorite one, but I'm not going to to break them apart until I am quite ready. So this is my tools. Actually, it's from my partner. He's let me borrow it because I didn't have anywhere to you know, make the edge. When you cut it, it's quite sharp, so he's let me borrow his toolkit until I can actually get one myself. So this is the kit for mini file set. There's 10 pieces in here, so I'm not sure it's which one is which yet, but I will learn as I go along. So let's begin a little journey. I'll put that aside over here. Now let's do a ring binder. A key ring first, okay? So we're gonna do that, and let me show you how I do it. So first, let's begin in finding one nice piece that we can turn into a key ring. Let's see. Let's make it this one. Okay, this is Australian flag. So I'm going to do is cut here, and then we can turn it into a key ring. I might hold it with another with this because it is quite tough. It's very hard to actually cut. And when my right hand is not strong enough to hold it, I need a stronger flight pliers, an electric one, not a. Actually, that one's a bit tough, so I'll get rid of that one. Okay, what about this one? This one looks like a teddy bear. So let's cut here and make that one into a key chain or key ring holder. This might work. There we go. We got this. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Continue joining me so we can have a lovely adventure together. Now let me file this one up. This is what I need to file because this bit here is quite sharp, so you want to file it. Filing it so it doesn't hurt when someone's using it. As you can see, I'm wearing my very first ring that I made. Created, it's my favorite, so I'm wearing it. And I've already, 2 of my ring that I bought yesterday have been taken away from me already. So my daughter actually has the liking of the 2, which is the Japanese, the Hong Kong collection. So I've only got, now where did I put that? Over here, let me just show you. So you know how yesterday that I made this, the Hong Kong ring, like so. And then this one as well. She's already snatched the 2 of them. So I made 4 of the Hong Kong and she snatched the 2. Actually, where didn't this one she get? Yeah. So I'm left with this one. So she snapped the 2. So I've got 1, 2, 3. I can't even remember which design now that she snapped off. But that's what she took a liking of my already made jewelry yesterday. I should charge her for taking it away from me. Lol. No, of course not. She's my daughter, I can't charge her. How crazy is that? I'm just glad she likes it. So let's just make this one nice and smooth, so when we're touching it we don't cut our fingers. So guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do. I am doing this for the love of my family. I'm trying to get some support so that hopefully one day I'll have my YouTube channel monetized. And I did have it once a while ago, but unfortunately I ended up having a full-time job and I've stopped doing it because it was COVID time and there's nothing else you can do, isn't it? I might put the music down a bit because it's a bit loud. It's overtaking myself from talking, and you're going to find it very hard to hear me. Just a little bit of background music will do the trick, right? And I think that will do. Okay, so you know we can't make this one into a ring is because it's such a bulky piece in the top. So what I can do is I'm just going to bend this bit here, and then allows us to actually create a ring, a keychain ring. So let's bend it a little bit, nice and slowly, because if we don't, they will just crash on us. Now I begin with using a thicker ring size just to allow myself to bend it, because if you go straight to a small one, they tend to crack and then snap. And you don't really want to do that, because obviously you want to keep it and not snap on you. So I'm just going to put this a bit closer there so you can see better. And then I'm going to sit down so I don't have standing and aggravating my sore sciatica nerves. Alright guys, let's get back to business. I am changing the sizes from 22 to size, let's see, I think a good size is size 16 for a keychain. I'll change that one in here because I want it to be a little bit more tighter. So bear with me. Now I must say my ring binder, I'm really proud of it because it's working beautifully. Now this obviously is not as small as I want it to be because it's still got a big gap, but that's okay. We'll change it to a bigger one, a smaller one. Now the smallest one is size 12, and this is the final size that we want to do because I want it to be nice and tight. So let's begin over here. Sorry guys, but I do need to mount my ring binder machine into a table, but I'm working on it. I'm going to set up my whole office as 3 lots of DIY because I also like to make a crochet or knitting. I have a knitting machine that I will be bringing out so I can do some knitting as well. I love creating stuff, and I also bought a new tool for making leather items. Now at work they were throwing away this swatch kit that's made of leather, and it was just too good to throw away in the bin, so I decided to rescue them and turn it into a small wallet, small bags for a gift or for a sale. Here is our lovely keychain. So now, there. So instead of throwing it away and just for collection, someone likes a teddy bear or a snowman. I think it might be a snowman. Now I'm just gonna clean here because when I did bending over, the edges, it seems to be rough because obviously the metal changed the shape and you can feel it rough along there. So there is our keychain. What do you think, guys? Now I made one earlier by accident because I actually didn't know what I was doing, but this is what I made first. So you know how this one's really hard to bend and this one will just come off, and it's just a waste of not doing anything with my spoons that I bought. So I've decided that a keychain is a perfect way to make, instead of instead of a ring, I'll make it into a keychain. See? So we've made 2. Now the next one, now I have got, see this one here, there's a dolphin, and I really like this shape. so I'm afraid to bend it, and I will lose this if I bend it. So again, I'm going to make into a keychain, and that's what I'm going to make with all my, I decided to use that, I use it as a keychain because it's just a waste, and I can only make a small amount of key ring because I don't have, most of my collection are actually those type of ring spoons. So what I'm going to do is, I've got this mini spoon which is great for rings, and I'll make this into a ring. So I've got, this one's a golf club stick, and then I also got this little bird like an eagle into this one, so that'll be a nice ring. I'm going to try to flatten this up and put it on top. If it doesn't work, then I can cut it off and just have that one's a ring, but let's just start with that. So let's do a ring. This is the Sydney Harbour Bridge. Okay, so that would be nice for a keychain for someone who comes to visit Australia. Or if I could try to make it into a ring, put that and then have that across. So let's see, let's do that first. If it works to be a ring, we'll do a ring. If it doesn't, then we do a keychain. So let's cut this here first. There we go, wonderful. Now in the meantime, we need to just make this one nice and smooth, because if we don't, someone will get scratched wearing it. Now guys, this is not a fancy jewelry that you're going to wear, it's mostly souvenir. So I thought, well, why not have a keychain as a souvenir? And of course we'll make a ring if it's good enough to be a ring. I will be searching for more of this. I like this idea, but some of them are really nice to do. Majority of what I have will be a keychain, because they are the type of spoons. They're not like this where you bend it. So okay, that will do. Right, that's too small. I don't want it too small, so let's begin a bigger one. I'm not sure if you can see, so let's put some light in the subject. What am I doing? Let's put some light. If you can see, that would be great. Let's move it a bit here. There we go, that's much better. Okay, now let's do a ring out of this. If it doesn't work out to be a ring, we'll make it into a keychain. So first I'm going to go for 22, because it's better to bend it wider than straight into a small piece. It just seems to crack from my experience. Not that I have a lot of experience, I'm still a total beginner on this, guys. So thanks for sharing with me, thanks for watching and supporting my channel. Let's just bend this one nice and slow, because I don't want to break it. Okay, so there it is. Now if I bend this one down across, I should be able to make it into a bracelet, right? But first of all, I'll see if I can bend it further. Not a bracelet, a ring. Goodness me. Seems not very forgiving. I just want it to have that one flat. Then it would make the ring bigger. So I think, yeah, because if I want it over here, it'll make the ring wider. It'll be too big for someone to wear it. So let's make a keychain. I think a keychain is better. So I'm going to go straight to number 12. if you do number 12, it just makes it more neater and tighter. So guys, let's do I can see that the metal is being flaked away because obviously it's changing the shape of the actual spoon. Now see how it's pointing downwards? I'm not going to like it when it's pointing downward upwards, so we'd have to turn it around like so to give it a bit of a shaping. Move the shaping. So mind you, I was only interested in making a ring out of this collection, but because the ring, the metal piece, the majority of the one that I collected, it's actually big chunky bit here that you just cannot bend it. So we maneuver, we innovate and use it for keyring. There we go. So now I just need a few more keys to hang it, and then there's your keyring. I think that's okay. What do you think of that? Here's my keyring. Alright, so we've done a third piece. Beautiful. Let's just put that over here. So there's one. That's my number 1. That's number 3. And number 2 is the snowman. Alright, now let's do a ring now. Again, thanks for watching guys. This is a really nice one. It's a train. And I'll make that one into a keychain. Okay, so let's do a ring out of this one. Now what I might do is I don't really like the spoon as part of the ring because it's just so big. But let's try it. It seems like I just don't like it so bulky. But some people do like a bulky item. So let's begin by making this one flat slowly, if it allows me to do it, because like I said, it's very difficult to do because the shape of the spoon is curved that way. And if it doesn't work, then you know we're going to change it into a keychain. So let's do this bit first as a, sorry guys, I won't get it mounted. This is only my second day of trialing my ring bender machine that I got from eBay. Ah, there we go, we got this. I probably should use my hammer to flatten it up, but I don't want to make noise, too much noise, so I'll just try here. There we go. What do you think of that, huh? Ta-da! Now this is a bit wonky. It's sort of sliding that way instead of that way, so I'll fix it up by doing this because it's going to be hard later on if you don't fix it right now. So we're making a lovely piece of a ring. So let me see. Okay, there we go. Now obviously we just got to get this one over here, and then hopefully that will be a nice piece of jewelry on top of here. So let me just bend that one slowly. It's working just nicely. It looks like it's a little bit too big. There we go, there's a ring nicely flat in there. Well, it's not completely flat, but I think I'll make this one a little bit smaller because it is a little bit too big. So we got the size, so it's almost 15 size. So So I think a good one would probably make it into a 10 or 11. So I'm going to change my ring, the circle, into size. Let's do size 18. I think 18 is a good size for everybody. That's a 12. That's too small. There's my 18. And then we need 18. That's 16. So where are you, 18? Here we go. Nice and flat. So let's begin by this. Doing this. If I do that, it will help me go down. Oops, I think a size 18 might be too small for. See how it's curving that way? And if I continue, that will go here. So I probably should go for size 20. So in that way, that one will pull back just across here. And it'll be enough for it to be just there. So let's do that. This is called trial and error, guys. And going as I go along. So thank you for watching, and thanks for supporting my channel. I have already posted my very first 1 ARK charity, and that goes to my lovely auntie in Makalos. She will be the first one that I look after this year as promised. And at the moment I've already started my little charity and I hadn't told anyone, but now I just decided to post it, and she is my very first on my little charity. So this is number 20. Gee, still a little bit too big, isn't it? But if I do take off this bit here, it will be a good size. So I don't think, so that's like that. Hang on, let's put it over here. So what I really want is to pull that one back a little bit further, because it's too far from that side. Okay, let's pull that one back. It'll be just prefer to be just like that, a little bit more. So let's just squish it in a bit. Make it a bit tighter. And I think that's a good spot. It's not too far off this way and not too far that way. So I just need to secure it now. Someone's calling somebody, and it's not me. Look like some. Okay, so this will be a first ring for today. I think I'll leave it as that, because at least it won't get caught on anything. So what do you think of that? Now this one is, it says pearlescent. I'm not sure what pearlescent is, but this is there. So do you think that I should keep the spoon underneath, or should I take the spoon off, cut it off there, and then just that? Would it be better like that? Well, let's just leave it like that for now. What do you think? Let's leave it for now, and then I can always amend it later and change it. Now I've cut some earlier. This, I've cut the spoon out of it, and then I've already filed here. So let's make this one to a lovely ring. Okay, let's start with size 20. Hopefully I'll be able to bend this bit. Well, it's too good to just bend it, isn't it? So that is supposed to be, I'm not sure what it's supposed to be. Oops, daisy. Okay, well, let me just bend this one anyway, just in case. If it snaps, oh well, tough. It's definitely going to go over the, it's a bit tough, it's a bit hard to bend that bit. It will pass the, it will cover here. What do you think, guys? Actually, this would be nice for a bracelet, you know, and just join like an open bracelet and then have another one join over here because it's nice and straight. Or I could just keep it as a keychain. I think we'll keep this one as a keychain because if I bend this one, I'm going to wreck this bit. So that would not be beneficial for all of us, especially not for me. So I'm going to do it as a keychain, but I'll make it a little bit bigger than size 12. We'll do 16. So we're just changing our idea as we go along of what we want to do, because obviously it depends on the length of the actual spoon is what depends on what I can make. So I am making this instead into a keychain. I just don't want to lose the lovely design of the actual main style or main character. I don't want to lose that, so I will bend this one a little bit further and then it become a keychain. Oops. What do you think, guys? Is it a great idea to make a keychain instead of wrecking it into a ring? I mean, if a ring would be like that, but it doesn't really have that style. I don't want to lose that bit there. So keyring it is. But then the size 16 doesn't want to squish in a bit more, so I'll do size 14. If I can find the other piece. 14, where are you? That's 20. 18. And I've misplaced the size 14. But don't stress, I have this white one. It's like the plastic, must be for much more fragile piece, or just an extra bit. Okay. I mean, I would rather buy a keychain made of a souvenir than just random keychain. Something that you can remind of where you've been, and why not be a keychain, right? At least it's there. There we go. Nice, very nice indeed. That is a beautiful keychain. So all you need is your bits and pieces hanging there. It won't come off because it's nicely tucked in there, but I could make it a bit tighter by making it smaller, but I think that will do. Okay, so we made 3 keychains today. Oh, actually 4. There's 1, there's 2, and there's 3. See? I could say we could make something out of an old spoon that people just collect or throw away. So this is basically from collectible spoon that people just don't want it anymore, and I bought it from eBay or bought it from Facebook marketplace and turned it into a key ring or a ring. Now, I haven't actually sold any yet because I am only just a beginner. This is my starting point. I haven't made a lot. I'm going to start putting this on Facebook or on eBay. Now, I don't know how much to sell it. Can anyone suggest how much I should sell this? I mean, it is a fashion ring. It's not something, you know, like people go, wow, I need to have one. But it's a fashion and it's a souvenir as well. But I think if you were to buy a souvenir, don't you want to buy something that you can use rather than just look at and stick it on the wall and get rusty? Well, I must say the keychain is perfect. I'd use one, but yet I'm going to find something that I really like. Now, I cut up some nice, where did I cut up that lovely piece? Okay, here. I had something that I cut up earlier. See, I really like this one, but I'm reluctant to cut that off. And I'm reluctant to, because that's actually really nice. You could have this one as a pendant. But let's see what we can do with it. Let's not do a size 14 because that is too small. I always like to go for a bigger piece first. Size 22, just to bend it so I don't wreck it. Okay, let's try this one first. I'm hoping that it doesn't snap on me. Looking good so far. Now, I should have this underneath here, catch it, but if I force it too much, I might break it. Do you think I should? Oh well, if I do break it, forgive me, because I am trying to experiment on how I can make a ring out of this. But I think I will break it. So what I might do is, not to wreck that lovely gemstone in there, let's just cut this off here, because I know I'll break it. I just feel it, just feeling I'm going to break it. But I'm going to cut it over here so I can make it into a keychain, not actually lose it. It's too good to lose. Whew, there it is. Now let's file it for a little bit. I'm not sure which one to use, but obviously they're all different shape for different reason. But I'll do this. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Stay online because we will continue making this amazing not today bracelet. I'm not doing any bracelet today, unless of course I see something that is, you know, nice. So this is souvenir spoon that I have collected or bought from Gumtree or Facebook or eBay. I have decided to create something more useful than just a souvenir sitting on the corner or on the wall. Now, mind you, I had no intention of doing this, but I thought it's a way of me earning a little bit of cash later on. So if I do sell it, I have something to give to people overseas that I said I would help slowly. And this month I'm doing my auntie, which is Tia Lily, month of February. We have already done her, bedroom. She's bought a new vinyl, and I bought her a new mattress and a bed and all the things that needs in the bedroom. So that's already done. Now let's do a bit of let's go to 18. I don't know, I seem to like the number 18. I guess it's much more common size than anything else, so that is why. Now I'm hoping that I can make the same as that. This is my two-piece that I actually like, one of my favorite that I can use. Look at that. Unfortunately the coating for this one is coming off. It's not like this one. I can feel it here. So using, or we could make a ring. You know how this bit here is locking of thing. I could always get a gemstone and I suppose enclose it in there, but it is going to be a lot of work. Alright, so let's just continue making this into a ring, like so. I mean, I just bent it, I really didn't do much. How about that? There you go, ta-da! I made a second gemstone ring. This one's a bit tight because obviously it's a smaller ring because I cut off too much in there. That's okay. It'll be for a small finger person, right? Or we can just use it as a... I probably shouldn't have cut it too short. It'll fit here nicely. Now, like I said, it's only fashion, so it's not something that you guys going to be wearing it like a piece of jewelry that's, you know, showing off kind of jewelry. It's not, it's just a fashion at all. So there you go, 2 beautiful gemstone jewelry. Now with the other piece, I'm just gonna bend that one here and help me with creating a piece of key ring as well. So let's do a size 12 because that is the smallest that I can possibly go in the curve wise. But it's probably not going to work because there's not much in there. But I just didn't want to throw away that. Didn't want to throw that out, so I can just bend it down like so. Oops. There we go. I'll say we couldn't do anything out of it. It can be a pendant. See? Now we just created something crazy. There you go, pendant it is. So we created a ring. We created a pendant with the other side. Whoops, I thought I bloody broke it. There it is. Nice and ready to go. I'm just trying to get rid of the sharpness of it, so it's not wasted. I've got a ring out of it and I've got a pendant out of it. There you go, from 1 spoon. What do you think, guys? It looks good? Are you happy with it? I think so. I'm happy with it. I think it's great. Okay, now thank you guys, thank you very much for the comment, and thank you so much for staying in my YouTube live streaming, making a small pendant, a lovely ring, and not to forget what I've discovered. Instead of throwing these out, I've decided to do a key ring. See, all you need is one of those keychain thing, and then there you go. So that is that. So we made a ring, we made a pendant. Let's continue with our amazing DIY ring binder. Now, this is quite cute. It's got this lovely, well, I think it's a dog. I'm not sure, but the decoration in here, look at that beautiful piece. So much details, and it's just too good to throw away. So I'm going to try to flatten this up and then put this over. Because if I just make this new a ring, I think it's just too small. But if it looks ugly, then we can get rid of it. So let's do that. Now, I think I'm actually quite disappointed that I cut that one too long. I won't be able to have this one as a ring anymore because it's too small. So I'm going to use it as a keychain. I am a little bit peed off that I cut off a little bit too, but then I wouldn't be able to make a keychain out of that, don't I, if I didn't cut that. But it just doesn't feel like a ring because it's too small. Even it's too small for me to wear. So I'll make a keychain out of this one. Let me see where my size 14 little, what you call it. Here it is. Let's make this one into a keychain, or even a pendant, but a keychain's fine because it's just a rock. It's nothing special, but it's just a little bit of decoration on your key ring rather than just a boring key ring. At least this one gives you a bit of style. So bear with me, I'm just gonna twist it that way. Try not to break it. Gotta be careful I don't wreck that bit there because it's quite fragile. My tool is getting a bit messy with all this coating coming off. This is size 12. When you're making a keychain, well, unfortunately we have to do size 12 because the rest is too big. Like I want to be able to try not to. Oh, I think I've just wrecked it. Oh dear. Now that is going down the drain because the chain, this one got caught in here and then flipped the very basic stone. Never mind. That's what's called trial and error. Unfortunately, it's not perfect. So that will be done for. I'll just take off that and throw away the rest. It's still a nice gemstone though. I just have to find a way of using that for something else. Okay, that was the dud. Oops, daisy. Now, let's do this into a ring. This is quite cute because the this bit here is really well defined, really great design, and it's just too good. Just many spoons. So I've got about 5 or 6, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. And this one I have spent a little bit more extra than the others. I paid $6.50 each for this spoon. Now the others I paid maybe $1 each or 50 cents each. What I mean is this, like say I pay $1 for this one or 50 cents, but I do know that I paid $6.50 for each of these. Might as well be $7 each because I had to pay for the postage. So there's 6 of them. So let's make something nice out of this. Since I paid a lot of money, I better not break them. Okay, so where's my size 22? Let's flatten this up first. Actually, I have got a hammer somewhere, but I'm just going